Hi, so I'll be providing a quick breakdown of the user interface for Scythe Digital Edition for the players who are already familiar with the original board game. So let's start. So here, clicking new game, and here's the menu for us to choose our factions and to set the AI and to include the Kickstarter exclusives. So when you start, here's a summary of usually what we start with the game. Here's the faction I'm starting with. Here are the secret objectives. Here are the structure bonuses. And here's a rundown of the players. Now, so we have a quick intro. So you can fast forward that a bit by clicking or by clicking this button to speed things up. Now, at the bottom, you'll have your player board. So the bottom section will always be the same. This bottom leftmost will always be the upgrade, followed by the mech, followed by the build, and then followed by the recruit. And then here, it's what we call ammo or the combat cards in the original game. So this is the values 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the quantity we have. Since we're playing Crimea, we don't have them. And here are the summary of all the factions. And once one of them has a star, you'll see a star here by their border. But also here on the left side of the screen, you'll also see a summary of their mechs available. And then I'm sure you'll still be unfamiliar with the interface, but I'll do a quick rundown. So here, if you just want a summary of the tier structure, like here, if you have 6 popularity, the stars are worth 3 points, the areas or hexes are worth 2 points, and your resources are worth 1 point. So let's close that. And the next one are your bonuses, but you can also check that here at the bottom to see if you qualify. Here is this house shows the structure bonuses. So in this game, it's the one over tunnels. And then the next one is our objectives. Just remember, in this game, if you fulfill them, be sure to click this button and then click complete and turn to get them. And then the next one are your recruit bonuses. Next one is the mechs. And then this icon goes back to your faction ability. And then now here you have actually a summary. This will display where your stars are, and then your gold, your popularity, your power, and your number of combat cards. If you click on this right button, it'll expand more. And actually, once you get stars, you'll see stars beside this so that you know which stars you've actually already earned. And if you press this button, you'll see the stats for the entire board. You'll see all the factions, how many coins they have, how many popularity they have, how many power, how many combat cards. And if you expand, they'll also expand on how many resources they have. Like in this case, you see Rosviet has 2 metal and 2 workers. Also, one reminder, for example here, when you use the produce action, click confirm. You'll see this glowing. If I click on that, it'll produce that. However, if you click on the resource, it'll be dull shaded. And if I do click produce, it won't produce because it's dull shaded. But I can click back on it again so that to produce. So as an example, if it's dull, it won't produce anything. And remember, here is the undo button in case you make any mistakes. So that rounds it up, and I hope you found this video to be useful. Thanks.